Hey everyone, it's Yensum. Let's dive into the wild, beautiful chaos of parenting. It's a roller coaster of joy and exhaustion with no manual to guide you. Sharing real experiences helps us feel less alone and more prepared. Today, I'm sharing truths I wish I'd known before jumping into parenthood. Let's get into it, because we're all figuring it out as we go. First up, let's talk about the myth of the perfect parent. A story we've all heard, but one that simply isn't real. I used to picture a spotless house, perfectly organized toys, and serene yoga sessions while my kids played quietly nearby. But honestly, that's a total fantasy. Real life is much messier, and that's okay. Kids don't need a flawless parent or a magazine-ready home. What they truly need is you, present, engaged, and willing to share in their world, even if it's a little chaotic. Embrace the chaos, let go of unrealistic expectations, and focus on building real connections with your children, not chasing perfection. It's easy to fall into the trap of comparing yourself to other parents, especially with social media showing only the highlight reels. But remember, comparison is the thief of joy, especially in parenting. The goal isn't to perform flawlessly every day. It's about showing up with love, patience, and understanding, even when things don't go as planned. Forget about the perfect toddler routine or the picture-perfect family dinner. Your kids will remember the fun, silly, and spontaneous moments you share together. Being a good enough parent is actually the secret to genuine happiness for you and your children. It's about being real, not perfect. Prioritize love, laughter, and the beautiful, messy reality of family life. Those imperfect moments are what make your family unique. Let yourself off the hook, give yourself grace, and remember that you're doing better than you think. Your kids will cherish the spontaneous dance parties, the laughter, and the times you let loose together. These are the moments that truly build a happy childhood and lasting memories. Being present, listening, and showing up for your kids is far more valuable than striving for perfection. And at the end of the day, that is more than enough. Your love and presence are what matter most. Before kids, I knew who I was. I had a clear sense of my own identity, my interests, my routines, my dreams. I could define myself by my passions, my work, and the things that made me feel alive. Life felt familiar and I felt grounded in who I was. Then I became a parent, and everything shifted. Suddenly, my world revolved around this tiny new person, and the life I knew changed overnight. The things that once defined me faded into the background as I learned to care for someone else. A huge part of my identity became mom or dad, and it was disorienting. The labels I once wore so easily were replaced by new ones, and I sometimes wondered where the old me had gone. You focus so much on your child that you lose track of yourself. Your needs, your hobbies, even your friendships can slip away as you pour your energy into parenting. But your identity doesn't disappear. It expands. You grow in ways you never expected, discovering strengths and patience you didn't know you had. You're still you, with dreams and interests, just with a new layer. Parenthood adds depth, but it doesn't erase the person you were before. It's about integrating it all and finding time for yourself. Even small moments of solitude or creativity can help you reconnect with who you are. Pursuing personal growth isn't selfish. It's essential. When you nurture your own spirit, you show your child the importance of self-care and lifelong learning. It makes you a better parent because you're bringing your whole self. Your happiness and fulfillment ripple out to your family, creating a richer home life. Lean into the shift, but don't let it swallow you. Embrace the changes, but remember to honor the person you've always been. Find what makes you feel like yourself and guard it fiercely. Protect those pieces of your identity. They matter more than you think. You are a parent, but you are also you. Both parts deserve space to grow and thrive, and that person deserves to be nurtured too. Remember, honoring yourself is one of the greatest gifts you can give your family. In parenting, time is weird. Days are long, but years are short. The newborn phase feels endless, but suddenly they're off to school. It's a cliché, but painfully true. The years vanish. This realization doesn't make hard moments easier, but it shifts perspective. Remember, this phase is temporary, and it will pass. Take mental snapshots of the little moments that matter. Notice the way their hand fits in yours or their funny mispronunciations. Those are the memories that stick, long after sleepless nights fade. The days are long, but the years are short. Hold on tight because the ride is over way too soon. We're often told that parents should be superheroes, able to do it all without breaking a sweat or ever needing a hand. The pressure to be perfect can feel overwhelming, making it seem like asking for help is a sign of failure. But the truth is, asking for help is actually a sign of strength, not weakness. It shows you care enough about your child and yourself to recognize your limits and reach out. It takes real courage to admit you can't do it all alone, and even more to take that first step and ask for support. Raising a child was never meant to be a solo job. Throughout history, families and communities have always come together to help each other. Identify your village, friends, family, neighbors, or even other parents you meet at the park, and lean on them when you need to. Be specific in your requests for help. Whether it's asking someone to watch your child for an hour or help with a meal, clear communication makes it easier for others to support you. I learned the hard way that trying to do it all leads to exhaustion and burnout. And that doesn't help anyone, not you and not your child. Accepting help allowed me to recharge and become a better, more patient parent. It gave me the space to enjoy time with my child instead of feeling constantly overwhelmed. Build your village and lean on it. Share your experiences, your struggles, and your joys with others who understand. Remember, you're not failing if you need a break. Everyone needs time to rest and recharge. Taking care of yourself is an essential part of taking care of your child. When you're rested and supported, you can give your best to your family. Asking for help is like putting on your own oxygen mask first. It's not just okay, it's necessary for you and your child to thrive. Co-parenting is a stress test for your relationship. Your focus shifts from romance to logistics, and it's jarring. Exhaustion and different parenting styles can lead to conflict. Communication is key. Check in with each other genuinely. Be a team, give grace, and assume the best intentions. Find your way back to each other intentionally. Schedule date nights, share appreciation, and nurture your relationship. Your relationship is the foundation of your family. It needs attention, even when time and energy are scarce. It will be different, but it can become deeper and stronger. You're on the same side, fighting the same battles. It's tempting to look for a parenting roadmap, but every child is unique. Comparison is a killer. Your child is not a statistic. Each child has their own timeline and quirks. Your job is to adapt your parenting to meet their needs. Let go of expectations and embrace who they are. Celebrate their strengths and support their challenges. Your family's journey is yours alone. Trust your gut and enjoy the ride without comparison. Focus on your child, right in front of you. Throw out rigid timetables and milestone charts. Trust your child and enjoy the unique journey. Every parent is winging it, filled with self-doubt. You'll question your decisions daily, but it means you care. Parenting is a humbling exercise in self-doubt. The guilt can be overwhelming, but it means you love deeply. Your effort and love are what matter most. Kids need a parent who tries and shows up with love. Your love is a powerful, protective force. Be kind to yourself when doubt creeps in. Acknowledge the feeling, but don't let it take over. If your child knows they are loved, you are succeeding. That love is the most important thing you will ever give them. So, there you have it, big lessons from this wild ride. Perfection is a myth, time flies, and asking for help is strength. Relationships change, every child is unique, and self-doubt is normal. The goal isn't perfection, but being present and loving. Parenthood stretches and rebuilds you into someone stronger. The rewards, a sloppy kiss, a shared laugh, are immeasurable. Thank you for joining me today. Let's keep the conversation going. Remember, you're doing an amazing job. Until next time, take care.